It's the motherfucking DCU anthem. I need all my ladies to shake that ass, and my niggas better have some motherfucking cash. Let's go. Stop playing.
What's up? It's your girl, Big G, and I'm Gigi. And today we are here with the sit down for season 2, DCU. Yes, everybody ain't here today, so yeah, the ones that's here standing on business. And some people didn't come, so that's why we're not having a reunion, because they, it just wasn't working out. So we're going to do one-on-one. Right, Big G?
Yeah, it's some stuff that just need to be hashed out. We just need to hear, we got to hear from the people. The people want to know. So the cast that's here, shout out to y'all. I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say about season 2 because it was crazy.
It's always two sides to a story, and we about to dig in. Y'all ready? So the first person we got coming to the hot seat is Ben Franklin.
The one and only.
Okay? Let's make some noise. What's up, Ben Franklin?
Hello. Hi, G and Big G. How are y'all? How have y'all been?
We've been good trying to get y'all together.
Okay.
Since you can't do a reunion.
Yes.
Why can't we do the reunion?
Clock it. Tell us.
It's a couple motherfuckers that ain't here. I mean, we missing Dev, we missing Lee, we missing Tay. As of right now, we're missing Costa Rica.
So do you feel like people wasted space in the house for season 2?
I feel like a lot of people wasted time and energy. That's just how I feel. I feel like a lot of people show up and stop showing up. So I'm about to say, yeah, I feel like it's a lot of wasted time and energy.
So, yeah, I really agree with that. So, like, what would you say your experience was?
It's a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
So I'm about to say I had a good time. I got to meet new vibes. People, at the end of the day, people are people. I got bonds with a couple of people. Don't got bonds with a couple of people. I see a couple people. I don't see a couple people. And life be lifing.
Because,
That hoes still mad.
when
I'll
the
rock
season-
the Simon before I go. Oh, my bad.
when the season first started, though, being in the house, you was like spontaneous and stuff, but you was kind of like, like to yourself. So I seen like your growth of being comfortable around like the DCU family and stuff. So like, what made you change the feeling,
I'm gonna be for real. So it take me a couple hours to get to know people. So when I first come around people, you gotta see which one of them messy, who doing this, who get drunk, who do this, who do that, so you can figure out where you stand and how you want your time to be while you somewhere. So I'm about to say I became very observant, and after that I'm like, all right, let me be me, intermingle, and do what I gotta do.
Okay.
So
who do you think that you bonded the most with in the house?
I'm gonna be for real. I bonded with Rara the most. I bonded with me and Baby grew a bond towards the end, and I'm gonna be honest, Osama was
you
in
gotta
there.
love Osama.
Like, I don't know where Osama is, but Osama, I'm not mad at you. Like,
Osama is
Osama, I enjoyed the time on TV. Like, that was I enjoyed.
So we had the messy box, so we gotta get a little messy.
Come on.
So who would you say like you least liked in the house? Like who did you feel like you just would not get along with?
You weren't feeling the vibe.
I'm gonna be for real. I didn't like a lot of people in the house.
No,
That'd be
who was
crazy.
the first
You have
time?
to say the
Look,
name.
you got to be crazy.
Put a name on it. Like the messy box, put a name on it.
You gotta say the name. We clocking
Let me go down the list. Cause I gotta now I gotta go actually rank people in the house. Like,
Cause you had some smoke in the house.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this season I didn't like Deb the most.
Okay.
Deb had the most to say, but didn't do the most. Motherfuckers had a lot to say to me, and I'm a whole female with a pussy, and I see a lot of dicks walking around. And it ain't no kicks and no hits and no slick jabs. It's only slick jabs towards cats. Okay. So it's like pussy. So I'm gonna be for real. I didn't really like that.
It's not giving pussy, but it's giving pussy.
It's giving pussy. So I'm about to say, and then after that, things got a little cool, but still in the house.
Yeah.
Hell no, I was not fucking with Dev in that house. I didn't care how he came in with rah-rah at the time.
So do you feel
I was ready to fight. Look.
Do you feel like some stuff was forced? Do you feel like it was like natural, like the reactions to a lot of stuff? Because it was a lot of little side fights and arguments,
I feel like some of the stuff I felt like people, when they seen the camera, they did TV. Hurrah.
Yeah.
And then when some people seen the camera, some people hid. I did not like Jay Lachey. She hid.
Yeah.
She hid.
Jay Lachey?
Yeah, she hid from us.
Yeah.
When we was in that house and that camera was rolling, you know, she was walking around like. And I know that we did joke a lot about her hair, and I hope that we did not offend you. I just hope we offended your hairstylist. Okay. That was it.
Speaking of hairstylists, okay, so one of the viewer choices had sent in a question, and they said, what made you pick that hairstyle for season 2?
I'm gonna be for real. It wasn't a hairstyle for season 2, y'all. I'm on the come up. I live an everyday life, bitch. Like, bitch, I'm outside doing what I gotta do. I start my day, I go to TV. Simple. And whatever I look like today. Do you see me with makeup? Do you? The way that I come out,
cute, natural.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm about to say the way that I come out, and when you get on Instagram, yeah, I may look like a catfish because you may see them lashes, but that was for the picture, baby. That was for the picture. It was for the picture, honey. It wasn't, you know.
I can say I enjoyed you being on the show. I feel like you was like in the shell a little bit, but you came out, and it's like once you came out, we couldn't stop you. Okay.
But then it was like you simmer back down, like, I'm going to observe again. Let me rewind.
Okay.
Do this
we
over.
started seeing like the mature side of you. Like you had different versions of you throughout this process. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we like being so goofy and you can't, but then you see your serious side.
Speaking of your music too, also, I feel like your music, it was like fun. It was entertaining. Your energy is like, when you rap, it don't seem like that's about to be you rapping that.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like
that little bitty body.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So how did you like when we did the one mic? Or should I say, what was your best performance in the house?
I'm going to be honest. Or do you want to say my best or my favorite?
Or your favorite.
Like where I felt like, I'm going to be honest, it was the one mic. I like to be, I don't know, I kind of like to be alone. Like, I don't really like, I don't know.
Like how we was off.
Like how it was just like dived in and stuff. So I was like, I did enjoy the one mic because I'm gonna say I don't really like to be alone. I don't know, when I go out and stuff, when I rap and I just do me, I don't like when people is like all over there, all over there. I want people to be like, like come in and make me feel comfortable. Yeah, make me feel comfortable.
Okay.
So, what would be your last words? Oh wait. Ben, what's the surprise? Because like DCU been going for not that long, but a little long.
A little bit.
And you the first time that we's about to have something special. So can you want to share with the world?
Yeah, DCU, I'm having a baby. We don't know what the baby is yet. A boy or a girl is to come.
First DCU baby.
Yes, Rockabye baby. Our first one.
Please stay tuned. If y'all are watching, they are doing the It Girls in season 2, boo-boo. I will be coming for you. Okay. I'm sitting down watching and clocking.
I was going to ask you, what's your last words? That's your last words?
No. My last words today is going to be, who still put that shit in that messy box?
Oh, what was it? Because I got the answers to all messy box.
You got the answers?
I do, and what was it?
The Costa Rica jokes. Because hold on, let me speak first. And this is no shade, no tea to nobody. No shade, no tea to nobody. But baby, I rock assignment before I go outside. I just ain't.
Well, let me tell you.
I just ain't.
Let me tell you about the messy box, because we know all the tea about it.
And we being messy.
Yeah, so honestly, watching the show, the person that did it, their reaction didn't show that they did it. So we didn't think they did it. But
we heard a little birdie told us that a little birdie told film that it was
the house mom.
The house mother.
Mr. Mrs.
Oh, so the person who didn't stay came to play. So let's play on the couch.
The house mother is here. The house mother speaking today. So look, we gonna continue.
We gonna continue.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you, Ben, for coming out. All right, who we got up next? Not the one, not the two.
Yeah.
And one of our favorite OGs, Miss Cat Daddy. Okay. Hey, Cat Daddy.
Okay.
Hey girl, what's going on, ladies?
Hey girl.
How you feeling today, Cat Daddy?
I feel good, looking good,
as
smelling
always.
Good. Okay. Real OG shit. Yeah. So what's the deal? How was you feeling season 2?
I felt good about season 2. I didn't really make a lot of friends. I thought I would, but I didn't. But it's cool too. You feel me? I'm still me.
What's your son say? Give a fuck about a friend.
And I don't. So you know, it is what it is.
Okay, but like I think you, but you did win the outro though for season 2. So clock it.
Clock that.
Yeah. So overall, this season, like, Did it give what it needs to give? Like what was the
Because
vibes
you've been here
you?
for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
This season, it gave, but it was a little animated too, but I can't say it didn't give. It gave. Not better than season 1, I wouldn't say that, but it was fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, season 1
It was some
more
characters in the house.
dedicated to
There
music.
was definitely some characters in the house.
So, who was your favorite person that you would like, and who was your, least favorite,
Like, even if y'all didn't make friends, y'all still connected a little bit.
Well, in the beginning, my favorite was Ra Ra.
Mm-hmm.
But now I would probably have to say my favorite is Ken's.
Clock that.
And then I want to say sorry to Ken's too, because I was doing a lot of slick shit in the house too, especially when we did the one mic. She tried to tell me to scoot over, and I'm like, no, fuck you. So I do want to say sorry about that, But other than that, I'm chilling.
So, what made, okay, so if people don't know, but it's like people always say Cat get cool with the enemy type vibes. So, how do you feel having that pressure on you by always making these bonds with the person who is always on the outs? You know what I'm saying?
I don't really care about pressure because I handle pressure well, and I always try to give everybody a chance. I'm not the one who be like, oh, we don't like her, so everybody don't fuck with her. I'm be like, no, I want to see what's up with her because everybody ain't liking this bitch for a reason. Everybody always say it's that person. Like, if everybody don't like you, it got to be you. No, I want to see if it's really you. And sometimes it don't be. And then sometimes it need to be some clarity there, especially when it's been a friendship. Maybe y'all can sit down and talk. And then I'm a little older than a lot of the people on the cast, so I be thinking with my head. I don't just be like, fuck you. If we can have a conversation, I'm willing to have a conversation. But they like, shit, fuck you. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
I can say one thing this season, Kat. You popped out your shell because you was in there popping your shit. We thought you was chill and stuff, but people was getting you up. They was amping you up.
But I know what got Kat up was when they put in that messy box calling her auntie. She was not having it, okay?
I hate that. And like I said, it's because I'm a lot older than a lot of people in the house.
Did you ever find out who said it?
It is what it is. Yeah, Rob said it. Yes,
It was Ra.
You and Ra actually got into it in the house. And so you want to talk about that? How was that?
It went so quick and we was drinking. I can't even say I really remember what happened. All I remember is a bunch of hand pointing and yelling. But other than that, it wasn't no big deal to me, especially to have no pressure about today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, everybody was sliding and riding and they all wanted to know who having sex. And so, how do you feel? One thing about Kat is, I ain't even gonna ask you how you feel because one thing I can say about you, Kat, is you will be like, yeah, so what? That's what I'm doing. This is that. This is that. So I give you your command and respect on that. You will stand by yourself and stand on what you believe or who you riding with. So I will give you that. I always admire that about you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really like that, that's how you feel. You gonna ride with that person, even if we be like, damn, Kat, but
we ain't fucking with her.
Right. But it's a respect level there because, you got to have loyalty to wherever you at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, overall, with, the whole experience, would you do it all over again, season 3? How was your experience overall?
I had a good experience overall, but season 3,
Okay.
I don't know.
Girl.
I'm just like, if it was anything like season 2,
oh my God,
people gonna have to get touched.
Okay. Yeah.
It just was too much rah-rah, and like I said, a little bit of animation. So that's why I was trying to keep it at is this motherfucker for real or is they doing this for the camera? What is going on? It's kind of
because it did the dynamics of the show. Did get changed because DCU is really based on music, you know what I'm saying, and the hustle and drive behind it. But I do think with this cast, it was more of, it was
separation.
It was more of we on TV more so than let me get my music, in certain scenarios.
Do you feel like one person separated the group?
No. I feel like a couple motherfuckers separated the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that?
I wouldn't say just one person.
It take a lot to keep DCU together. I can tell you that.
Man, what?
It's like a unity, but they go fight.
But it be a lot of weird shit going on.
Yeah. So anything you want to say before, anything, anybody you want to call out, anything you want to say?
Like I said, I ain't never got no pressure. Anybody want to smoke with me, you know, shit, I'm here. I don't want to see nothing on the internet when I leave here. But like I said, ain't no smacking no lips. But, you know, ain't nobody got no pressure with nobody here. I don't have no problem with none of y'all. But if somebody got something to say to me, just say it today. And we can clear it up today or do what we got to do today. That's all I'm asking. But other than that shit, I had a blast.
Well, I just want to say, I know that we not that close, and like, you know, DCU, like, we value our OGs because y'all was like really here from, you know, the start. And I know like we not like everyday close like how some of the people is, but I do want you to know, like, me and Gigi, we like really do love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We never gonna count you out, cat. Okay?
Right.
And no matter you on the east and we on the west, like, you know, when it come down to it, like, you OG and you gonna always be that.
Right, and I don't want y'all to feel like I be feeling counted out, because I don't.
Okay.
If somebody want to include me, you know, I'm one phone call away, so.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey, Cat gonna keep it real if anything.
Real OG
so
shit.
let's give it up for the Cat.
So yeah, y'all know we got Kens coming to the stage.
It is.
Hey, Ken.
How y'all feeling?
I should tell you the hero. Ken's gonna dance. That's one thing Ken's gonna do is dance.
I will and will.
So, what's up? How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel like I got my big girl pants on.
Okay, you ready for these big girl questions?
Okay, come on. Let's clock some tea.
Clock it.
I can say what I'm a clock is Ken's act like she was innocent, but Ken's was really moving through there. Okay,
She was yelling.
You was cussing people out like I
She
was
said,
like,
I'm a Gemini. And Kat said, and I'm a motherfucking Pisces. Okay? Like, you kept yelling.
I was like, damn, Ken's a little.
Okay? So, overall, how was your experience in DCU house?
I ain't have no problems with nobody. I don't do no problems. I don't do that fighting shit. I don't do that. I mean, I be yelling, but I ain't gonna argue that much.
Yeah.
But I ain't had no problems with nobody. I mean, yes, I did.
You
but
did. Nah.
At the end of the damn goddamn motherfucker.
You want to go straight to it, huh? What was the problem with you and Milani?
Yeah, hold on, let's
get
rewind
to
it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so you and Milani were close in the house. And, you know, so everybody want to know, like, were y'all dating? Like, what was going on?
No, we
after
weren't
show?
dating, but we started hanging out and all that stuff, and then it just became overpowering, and then just butt heads. Life goes on. I don't got no beef with Milani.
Say no bumping the bumping heads.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, people just grow apart from each other, and
So I want to get a little messy. Can I ask you something, Ken?
Yeah.
What was you and Allie talking about in that room on the bed? Because she wanted to, you know, yell, but then she started whispering, and it was like everybody wanted to know, like, what is Allie saying to Ken?
I'm dead as fuck. We was talking about because me and Jungle was cool before the show.
Yeah.
He started liking me.
Okay.
I said,
He went to the jungle?
No.
Just say he went to the jungle.
And I told him that, and then he got mad. He blocked my phone. Then boom, he pulled up at the show, and then Allie like, you know, Jungle doing this whoop whoop show, and I want him to pick you. They was gonna pick somebody else, and I'm like, I'm just
So
like,
was they trying to basically say to you that, from what I was hearing, was like Allie was trying to tell you, like, you the one that's gonna win. We are boosting Milani up, and instead we need to be boosting you up because you're gonna win.
Yeah. But no, not even win the show, but Jungle was trying to do this little show called Jungle in the Show.
So he came to our show.
He basically tried to come to y'all show to go feature on another. Well, I don't know,
Basically,
but
he's using our platform to see how we move and to go start his own show.
yeah, to find a little but not this little
And Allie, so you think Allie was like in the plot?
I don't know. She was doing too much regardless, but
So
yeah, I guess
speaking
if you
of
could say that.
Jungle, since you knew him, if people don't know, Jungle was a special guest on our show. He's a Detroit rapper, and he, you know, do his little dance, and he got into it with everybody. So
But honestly, go ahead.
So I was gonna say, because Ken's, you knew him before, you know, everybody else kind of knew him like that. So how did you feel with him coming and being so passive aggressive, you know, and you know, basically disrespectful to the cast? How did you
Disrespecting our
feel?
platform that we bringing him on.
I'm not gonna say I felt some type of way because I didn't, because he be doing that. Like, he just get drunk. If you look at his performances, that nigga just be drawing water on himself, everything.
Yeah.
So
you just saying that's like part of his characteristics,
his drunk character, I don't think he would just do that shit just sober. But when he get drunk, you know.
Things happen,
People,
huh?
Things happen. Like,
Yeah, because I was a little taken back by all that stuff.
So
Yeah.
now we
I ain't
know
like
they
it.
coming
I ain't gonna
on
say
Come
I
Up
ain't like
Network
it,
to steal our sauce.
Girl.
And I'm calling it out. This ain't the platform to come steal our sauce. Be a special guest if that's what you're here to do, and pop your shit. Or otherwise, we could just cut your time off the camera. But I got one more question.
Let's work.
Right.
no,
You
bro,
know,
we can't
we
collaborate.
can work together.
Golly,
Y'all gotta
yeah.
steal the sauce. You feel me? But
Yeah.
okay, so I got one last question before you head up out of here. So at the grand finale, you know, everybody popped their shit. Everybody did that. How did you feel that Baby won?
I was confused at first, but then y'all was like, oh, she didn't perform last year, so she kind of grew. And I was like, okay, if we going off of growth, then okay. Because I really honestly felt like I had the best performance.
You did have a good performance, and it was like very like your sons is like one of them, you know, performances that's very catchy and stuff. But I'm gonna save my answer for when Baby get here, because I just want to make it clear to everybody, you know, of why she exactly won, and it's, you know, really based on this season, not season 1, you know. So
I mean, it was based on
that's
season 2 for
kinda-
real.
But I'm not saying like Baby do that though. I like
Yeah.
Baby's music.
Because there was a
fuck
lot
with
of
Baby.
confusion. And I feel like with Baby winning season 2, when BZ won season 1, everybody supported her, was happy. But I feel like season 2, when Baby won, everybody feel like other people should have won. And I feel like
just think it,
I feel like
it
you
lacked
had
the
a good
support.
performance.
Yeah.
You had good songs and everything. I just feel like it was an overall experience, not just your performances. It's about interacting, it's about connecting, it's about being on the camera and popping your shit. So it was just more to just the, you know, the last performance. You know what I'm saying? So Kens, you know, throughout this season, you did have another issue with Jay Lachey.
And did.
You know,
did.
and what was that about?
Right.
So it started because I make good ass music. Woo woo. Whoever she was messing with, we all know who she was messing with in the house. Asked me for my number so he can get the unreleased music. Y'all, how else we send unreleased music?
Right.
How else she gonna get it? Boom. She thought I was trying to get on her.
What you would have
Why
got
would I
on
do
though, for real?
Absolutely not. Respectfully, absolutely not.
Okay.
My niggas be like 6 foot. I can't. I just can't. I like to climb a little bit of trees, but that's, yeah. It started off that. Then boom. I'm a Gemini, so you're gonna get all sides of me. You thought you was about to do some shit. Now I'm about to.
She a Gemini too, right?
I'm a fake ass Gemini. I don't know what the hell. I don't know no Geminis that act like that.
So is it true? Cause they like she the police. She done put a hit on you. Like
What was that about?
Going on?
So I don't even know. I really don't know what it's about, cause you had multiple times, and you know where I post everywhere.
Yeah.
I be at. Come find me. What you got to hit on me for? Come, I'm at Bucharest.
So off the box.
Come on, I be bartending at Bucharest every day.
It was like out the
out
box.
the like, and then out the blue. I don't like you
was.
because of what?
And she not here standing
Because
on
of
business.
some motherfucking
Yeah.
words. You
So-
can't take no words. What's all to say?
Maybe she was
Sticks and
dickmatized and she
stones
thought
and
you wanted her nigga. That's what she really thought. You know what I'm saying?
Child.
What's your
And then-
last words
yeah,
to Jelly
what's your-
Shay?
yeah.
Because she don't never pop in when she's supposed to.
She
Yeah.
don't. She not gonna pop me either.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So what's your last words to Jay Lachey?
Come pop me. That's my last words. Come pop me.
Okay, Pop Smoke. But I can say you are a team player, and season 2 definitely enjoyed is Ken.
Yeah.
On season 2.
You did bring a good
you know?
energy overall. You did.
Yeah. So any last words before we head up out of here?
Nope. Cause ain't nobody gonna pop me.
Or stop me.
Okay.
Say it's Ken.
It's
Wait, let me ask you,
Ken.
kids. What was your favorite moment on the show?
I don't think I have a favorite moment. I just like being there.
You just had a good time.
You just had a
Yeah,
good
I had
time.
a good time overall. I felt like I was at my cousin's house.
Okay.
Yeah, it did feel like you had your cousin's house.
Okay.
All right, kids. Well, thank you for coming
Thank
out.
you for having me.
What's up? Ain't no plan when Rah come through.
Okay.
Everybody make some noise for Rah.
Yeah.
You feeling godly today?
Okay.
Because we know you can get a little devilish.
Put it on the floor.
How we doing?
What's the deal? How you feeling?
I'm feeling real good.
Okay.
I'm ready to get messy and answer questions that has to
Okay, I see you try to steal our hairstyle.
be. I didn't know that y'all was doing that, but it's giving house mother.
Okay. So, yeah, we just gonna dive right into it. You know what I'm saying? How was your experience, season 2?
My experience overall was wonderful. I do feel like half of the cast shouldn't have been there. But overall, I had a good time. It was a great experience, and I like some of the cast.
Who you don't like?
Well, first of all, Devin is getting that ass beat as soon as I see him.
Wow, that's too
You feel
Devin.
That's
Right.
first. He strike one. I fell off with Kat in the group chat about some dumb shit.
What happened with you and Kat?
She took it personal because I asked people to send receipts on the dresses and outfits because when reunion time had came, everybody was silent. Then when it was time to not have reunion, everybody had something to say about not having reunion. But in my head, it's like, why y'all didn't say nothing when it was asked in the group chat?
One thing for
right.
sure.
I
That
didn't
group
mean to
chat
make it
gets
confrontational.
messy.
I just was saying what needed to be said because it was just like, if y'all wanted to come when they asked, say something.
Right.
If you don't want to come, cool. But don't make it a problem when we don't have the reunion.
That group chat will take it there.
And
And
Costa
there ain't
Rica,
no,
another
don't be
one.
no coming back.
Right.
Y'all wish
So-
Costa Rica was here tonight.
Yeah, I thought she was coming, but she might come. She be, late.
So we
sometime.
gotta bring
I
this
was-
thing back
I was,
to me, because
So, when the season first started out, you and Deb was this close, and Baby and Mr. was this close, and y'all kept yelling, they are fake friends. What made you feel like they was fake friends when they really were,
compared
friends?
to you and Dev's relationship in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Because they couldn't hug it out. So it was just like, if real friends hug it out. Like, even though we get into it and we're going to, have that moment, but if we real friends, we going to hug it out and we going to move forward. And Mr. was not taking that hug no matter what at that moment. So in my head, they fake friends. But in reality, I should have shut it the fuck up because the bitch that I came into the house with was not my friend.
So do you think that backfired on you?
I definitely think it backfired, but I don't give a fuck because I'm going to beat his ass and they got what they got going on.
Like a
So,
boomerang, okay?
Yeah.
So it is crazy that, like I said, Mr. and Mrs. was Baby friend and you was Dad friend. And now it's like you and Baby have created this bond and y'all done kicked y'all friends to the curb.
Okay,
So,
well, wait a minute.
how did that come
Wait a minute.
along?
Me and Devin fell out personally because Devin is a weird fake bitch. And he gonna have to get in that field because I'm tired of scary hoes.
I don't think he's getting in
And
the field.
Baby's situation with Mr. and Mrs. actually doesn't have nothing to do with me. So with their relationship outside of what I seen in the house don't have nothing personally to do with me.
So in the house, you and Baby kept getting into
I
it.
mean,
Exactly,
like, it
because I was just
a
gonna
pit
get
bull
there.
in
Like,
there.
me and Baby was getting into it ourselves in the house.
Yeah.
But I think that's what made us get close by the drama and the stuff we had going on in the house. That's
Right.
what actually got us close. And I actually started getting close with Kat as well, but she got a little mad at me because of the group chat
So you
situation.
regret that y'all not cool no more? You and Kat?
I don't regret nothing because I didn't do nothing. I was just saying, like, Kat overdid it. Not me.
Nah, rah-rah. Was you being a little messy?
No, I was being rah-rah.
You was being dead ass?
I was being rah-rah dead ass. I wasn't being messy. I was just saying.
She
Kat
just-
could have just
But
said,
do
okay,
you
well,
think
bitch,
like
you're not
it's
talking to
something
me,
that y'all could get
and move
past? Because
forward.
I feel like y'all could get past that.
You think y'all can move
Definitely
past
can
that?
move past that because it's not that deep. Kat got mad, not me.
Okay. Well, Kat here, so she'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, she'll be coming up.
Okay.
Y'all can hug it out.
Okay.
Because, we all is one.
Right,
one is
because we don't
all.
have no real beef. Like, it was just
Yeah.
over some little,
Kat, you
So-
want to come up here? Bring Kat up here.
Come on, bring Kat up here to the stage.
Okay.
period.
All right, so you said when they asked the question about who I was going, did I not say yeah I was going?
You
And
did.
even if I didn't say I wasn't going, was I going?
Yeah.
We know you was
Y'all
going.
know how I came last reunion. I was stepping, and to
Okay,
ask
so
to
then
see
that's
see a
my
receipt of
misunderstanding.
mine. Like,
I mean, I just wanted to know because everybody was in there talking about $200-$300 and a bitch
I
like
spent
me.
$350 on my stuff.
I wanted to see, right, and I wanted to see. Now, did you have to
but I
prove it
feel
to me?
like-
No,
exactly, and
what
that's
I
why I ain't
was
saying it.
right, exactly. But my thing of the whole situation is that if you're gonna complain about it, or if you even gonna, if I say something and you decide to answer me, and we get into it or we collide, the ending result was gonna be show me the receipt or shut the fuck
Right.
up. Is how I was taking it, but. You was like, bitch, fuck you, basically. I'm out of there and
Like,
I ain't
shut
having
you
to
down.
do it.
Because I don't like drama, but the beginning result is you saying that I never said nothing. It
Okay,
seems
so
like
my
it's
bad.
a misunderstanding.
My bad.
You never saw me say that I was coming. You said I said nothing when.
Right, when
said
I
was
never saw
coming.
that. But they said
Exactly,
you said you was
so-
coming, so my bad. I can say my
Right,
bad on
so-
that as an adult because maybe I overdid it. But at that moment, I was going by what I didn't see and what I saw. And you never said, when I said something to you, you never said, oh, well, I did say that. Instead, you proceeded to argue with me. And, of course, I'm the
I just
messiest
feel
bitch
like
in the
y'all
house.
can
I'm
make
going to
Somebody
argue.
asked you to see a receipt of yours.
I'm going to tell them to suck the pussy that I
And
don't
that's why I
got
said, hell, fuck no.
and figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, so that's all.
Okay,
That's what you could have told me and moved on.
Can we
So
move
can
forward?
y'all move
y'all
forward?
pass
I
it
definitely
up?
could move forward with you because we was supposed to be working and stuff, and
Yes,
you just went
a lot.
weird.
So
You
can y'all-
went weird
No,
by
you
doing that
went
question
weird.
like bitches don't up the receipt like what damn who she talking to?
So
My
can,
receipt?
can y'all figure straighten this out before y'all, you know?
It's definitely straight cat. I don't have no issue
Hug
with
it
you.
out
Look,
then.
I still
Come
like
on, let me
pictures.
see y'all-
I
let me
don't
see y'all
have
hug
no-
it out.
no
So,
weird
right, that's
bitch.
what I'm saying. So
Okay,
that's
that's what DCU all about. That's what it's about. 'Cause I just feel like we are better than that.
Thank you,
All
Cat
right,
Daddy.
Cat.
So, Rara,
We ain't done with you.
y'all done. So,
Who next?
So, Rara, overall, you know, when it was a scene when Dev, you went upstairs to get Dev to basically pop his shit because Mr. was popping his shit and he came down. Do you feel like Mr. should have popped his shit back at Dev once he came down?
I do feel like Mr. should have beat the fuck out of Devin when Devin started rapping at him. And I do feel like Mr. should have checked me as well because I was in there being messy. Instead of him saying, congratulations, Rod, you got what you wanted. Mr. should have checked everybody instead of quitting and walking out on us and abandoning us.
Yeah.
He should have stayed and stood on business because this is reality TV.
So do you think he took the attention that the energy he should have gave to Dev, you know, knowing that Dev was
I feel like he took
intentionally-
that energy and gave it to everybody else because he was probably trying not to beat the shit out of him. I don't know. But that's a question that y'all would have to ask Mr. when he have his conversation with y'all. I don't genuinely know why, but I definitely do feel like he took his anger out on
your
everybody
friend
else instead of not my friend.
Well,
That's not my friend.
your homeboy at the time.
Homeboy, yeah, ex-homeboy.
So after the situation happened, what did Dev say? Did he say he really thought Mr. was gonna fight him or?
Devin low-key wanted me to jump on Mr. with him. And that wasn't going to happen because me and Mr. was kind of cool outside of this, which I already didn't tell Mr. that everybody already know. So it's just like, Devin is weak, no shade, but
Yeah.
I'm not
So
going
do
to
you
keep talking
feel
about
like
him.
You carry
because
him
he
this
gotta see
season?
me.
Do you feel like, you know, because being in all honesty, everybody felt like Dev should have won the show. And I will give it to Dev. Dev is a good performer. But, you
He's a
know,
good
when it
actor,
comes
too.
down to it, it's the things like behind the scenes. So how do you know what I'm
Devin is
saying? Do you feel like you
manipulative,
carried him?
Fake, weird. He can't write. He barely can rap. Y'all heard the fake friend shit. Throw him away.
Oh.
I definitely carried him. First of all, most of
Okay,
his music
so-
is rah-rah. Listen to it. And
So-
who it sound like. Oh, okay.
So this is my last question for you. Exit the couch. So that song that he made towards Mr. Mrs. Do you really feel like that was for you and not Mr.?
That song definitely was for me. And that's why I kicked that bitch to the curb and booted him up out of here. And no mixtape for you, sir. And Devin, if you see this, I'ma catch you.
Is there anything else you want to say before you leave up out of here?
DCU season 2 was an experience. I never been on reality TV, and this is my first time. I had a wonderful time. I actually love the entire cast, but I still do think half of the cast was a waste of time, a waste of space, and some of the bitches can't rap. No, I'm not about to say no names,
Okay.
but they know who can't rap.
Okay.
And Rah-Rah is out. Like, I don't have nothing else to say,
Like,
but
till we
keep it
continue.
moving. And if y'all do another show, please have personality and bring TV characteristics because half of you bitches was not it.
Say no fake teammate.
Please, no.
Okay.
Please, no.
All right, Rara. Well, it's always a pleasure. It's never a dull moment with you. So let's give it up for Rara.
Okay. What's up, y'all? Costa Rica. Give it up for Costa Rica. What's the deal, Costa?
You always late, girl, but you do make it.
Fashionably late, fashionably late.
What's up? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, girl. Energized, feeling back and better. Had to take a reset, you know, me, get my energy together. How y'all
Okay.
Yeah, so how you feel about season 2? Like your overall experience, how was it?
It was fun to watch. I was laughing. I had to go back and rewatch a couple episodes. I missed a couple parts. I'm like, damn, I didn't even see this.
Okay.
It looked good. It definitely looked elevated. It looked like, you feel me, motherfuckers gonna fuck with this bitch. We had a boss, so I know that.
Yeah.
That shit was lit.
So, you know, like coming from season 1 to season 2, do you feel like you put all your energy into it like how you did like with season 1? Or was the dynamics of season 2 different for you?
I mean, shit, I always put my all into it. I just be having fun with life, so I wasn't like stressed out about nothing. But I know a lot of shit we be having too much fun. We gotta focus a little bit more because we be losing our voice, having too much fun, getting drunk, lit all night. So it's a lot of learning experiences with it. But
yeah. I think season 2, Costa Rica, I feel like Costa was like, I'm here, OG.
They know who the fuck
They know who I am. Yeah, they gonna listen to this. I'm gonna, you know.
that's what I was doing.
Right.
I was in my own.
I think your energy.
I was in my own room, so I was kind of like secluded off from people all the time.
Yeah.
And it gave me a lot of time to rest when I wasn't supposed to really be resting.
Did you regret taking the room instead of like being with everybody else?
I do think like next time I want to
be in the mix.
in the eight bitch bunk and shit because I was bored in there. They had to keep coming there and just talk to me every blue moon. What you doing?
Yeah, nah.
I'm like, shit.
You had some smoke in there. Like, you got into it with Mr. and Mrs. a little bit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was like fist pump, chest pump.
Because it's like, I don't care if you big over me, motherfucker. I said what I said, too.
Okay.
But, you know, I fuck with Mr. and Mrs. We both got strong demeanors, so we be, like, serious as fuck about what we saying.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite moment from this season?
My favorite moment was when Dev threw that plate.
We didn't get a chance to talk about Deb through a plate and it hit Ellie right in her face.
I'm just
Taco
playing. That's
Tuesday.
bold as hell.
Okay.
No, that shit was wild. Because I'm like, food fight? No,
Yeah.
So,
didn't
who
even
was your
air.
least favorite person
My least favorite person?
that you think, like, I wasn't really feeling them?
Feeling.
Be honest.
Everybody was lit, but Jayla Shake was boring as fuck in the house.
Yeah.
She didn't even want to show no titties. Did she show titties?
No.
Or would, yeah, that shit
They wasn't worth it.
Hey, I was about to say,
No.
but yeah, we be having fun and shit. Like, bitch, you got one life to live. So,
Right.
Yeah.
little shit like that, like, girl.
You know, when it came down to it, you know, Deb was kind of being a little bully a little bit towards you. You know what
Towards
I'm saying?
who?
In that group chat. You know what I'm saying? So,
a
like,
bitch could
Do you
never
feel
bully
like that like put fire under you, or did it like kind of, you know, because
In the
like
group
to
chat?
say
Yeah.
well,
It threw me off in the group chat because we not on camera no more. So it's like, bitch, do you really got a problem with me?
Right,
Because
yeah.
ain't nothing recorded. What the fuck is we
like I
arguing
said,
about?
the character never died.
Yeah, so it was like, I don't ever had no fake energy on. So even I'm arguing with you on the camera, I'm for real. If we in the chat and you talking to me, we not on camera, I feel like you for real, so I'm really for real.
Right.
So now we really arguing and it's like threw the energy off in the chat because I'm used to us keep keying in the chat and then talking shit when it's time, you know? So that shit, so I just like distance myself from the chat. Like, fuck that, I ain't about to be arguing all day with for what?
Right. So did you feel like you made any friends this season, like connected with anybody, or this season was just different?
Friends.
Like, you know, people you kind of clicked with.
Like newer people that I didn't already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucks with Rara.
Even
Me and
the
Rara
OGs.
made a fire ass song. That bitch was heat. Ken's, I love Ken's energy. I be that high.
So you wasn't tired of Rara talking shit in that group message?
Huh?
You wasn't tired of Rara talking shit in that group message though?
No, cause Rara know how to turn it off. Like,
Yeah, that's
we'll
true.
go back and forth, messy. Then it'd be like, all right, bitch, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
like, all
that's
right.
true. Yeah.
So, wrapping it up, DCU season 2, being an OG, what would be your last words? Like, you know, what would you say overall?
Overall, DCU is DCU. We gonna be forever be fucking lit, no matter what season it is. If I'm on that bitch or not, every other person on every other season better turn the fuck up because we showing out for Detroit and this shit is really making the mark.
Yeah.
And whether the shit just started, it's gonna be big as fuck in a minute. So just stay tuned because DCU, this shit is
on the
lit.
come up, okay?
So let's give it
Bitches
up
to
for
come
Costa
up.
Rica.
Fuck I look like, bring the damn bum
Eastside
up.
Princess. Eastside Princess. Is we got the 1, not the 2, season 2, DCU winner, Baby Too Pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, you came looking good today.
Thank you. That's
It's
what I
the
do.
vibe for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that regardless.
How you feeling? You should have had your little sachet on.
I really low key should have, but how I'm feeling, sober, and ready to get into these questions.
So how you feeling today, baby?
I feel good. I really didn't expect half the people with problems to show up anyways. So it really wasn't no real pressure. I know Mister's here, so
How do you feel about that?
Being that it's been a while since like everything happened with the filming and we kind of like hashed over things, I don't have like the strongest ill feeling towards Mister.
Like how it was in the beginning.
Yeah, like no.
So just like on a personal level, like we always was Mr. Friend in the house, you know what I'm saying? And he basically flipped out on all of us, you know what I'm saying?
He lost his fucking mind on all of us.
Yeah.
And, that was kind of a different experience, and being that we mixing it with reality TV, it was just
like this kind of real.
Yeah, it was like we couldn't even hide that, so that was kind of hard to bounce back from, you know, pertaining to the friendship.
Right. So like y'all blow up. That was like a real moment for y'all.
That was very real.
Yeah.
That was very real, and it was very like emotional, and I didn't expect it at all.
You had everybody on your ass this season. I mean, they was coming to you left and right.
I didn't expect that at all. Like I really didn't.
But you definitely popped it, and you was standing on business. You was not backing down. Little Chihuahua was barking. Okay.
Like, hold it back now. Hold it back.
I do that. I was loud as hell this season.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
But you did pop it. But you know, so like after Mr. Then here comes Dev. Like he kept coming for you. You know. Dev and Rah.
I think when me and Mister like kind of exposed that real shit that was going on, like the people in the house, that just wasn't the place. So it gave them a lot of ammo to use against me and to pick with me about, you feel me? And that's where me and that duo started getting into it, Rah and Devin. And that's where,
Once they feel like
really feel like they taunted the fact that you and, you know, Mr. and Mrs. had got to this big argument.
I felt extremely taunted, and that's why, another reason why when Mr. came back and didn't stand on business with me against Rah and Devin, I'm thinking we about to turn it up, and it just didn't go that way at all.
It blew up even more.
Yeah, it got worse.
So to the next argument, because I'm telling you, they was gonna make me ass this season.
It was like ass.
So then, now you was like the main person who got into it with Jungle, and I mean it was trash. I mean, like, you know, like that type of you know, reaction to your music or something that you're working on, it could really break a person.
Yeah.
And you like stood through it, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, DCU came and stood.
OGs had your back.
You know,
yeah, they did.
Like for real, like how did you feel like hearing somebody who's supposed to come, you know what I'm saying, be like a supporter, come and just
try to
target you out of everybody?
I'm not gonna lie, like as an artist, that shit gonna always be like mad embarrassing, but you just stand 10 because at the end of the day, fuck him, you feel me?
Yeah.
I got into it with Jungle and shit, but you know how it is when you're a beautiful woman and everything. Typically when men want to fuck with you and they
get
know
aggressive.
So I just took it as like maybe Jungle wanna fuck or something, and he did want to fuck, and I just, you know.
I mean, it was crazy.
So him saying my music is trash, I just take that as flirting.
Okay.
So what you think about Lee and Tay?
Lee
They're
and
not
Tay.
here today, but what you think about them?
I actually wish they would have came. I think had they applied themselves and really like tried, it would have been more fun for them, and it would have been more people for the cast and shit. I think Tay is talented with the music. He can rap for sure. He's gifted. Lee, he's handsome and everything, but you know. You can't have them all, you know. But I did like the boys. I'm not even gonna sit here and cap.
Osama was good too.
Osama was he was a low key one, and I liked his music too. Osama was hard.
Yeah.
So you know, you was here first season, second season. Like, how would you compare the two? Just being an OG and coming back.
I would say comparing season 1 to season 2. Season 2 wake you up for reality TV because it's reality TV, and a lot of people are not cut out for it. When you hear them say a lot of animated, it's reality TV, and a lot of people don't have that switch to where they can
the personality,
like let's get it. So
but some people start giving personality and they will not snap out the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like snap out it off. You know, you don't have to.
I think some people are lost, and being that, you know, our network is on the come up, and y'all got a lot of new faces and inexperienced people when it comes to TV. It's gonna probably be like some of that for a while. Bumping into boring personalities and even waking some up. Like y'all woke me up. I wasn't on nothing first season, so
So how did you feel winning the show?
I'll be very, very honest. I would have gave that win to Mulani or Ken's. I do appreciate my win. I appreciate my win wholeheartedly. But as an artist and as, you know what I'm saying, honestly, like I think Mulani, between her performance and the effort she put into that shit, and then Ken's is a star. Ken's can actually sing, like, Ken's just got to get into her music for real.
I'm going to be honest
You
about
be your
you.
honest and I'm going to be my honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Two sides. So my first thing was that Dev was going to initially win. Now, on top of that, Rara could have won because I feel like Rara just got it. You feel me?
Facts.
But with Dev, I feel like you don't dim other people light and then think that you about to get the trophy at the end. He could have had the trophy at the end, but you don't keep putting people down, calling everybody, oh, they this, they that, and I just didn't really respect that when everybody's on the come up. You 21, they 30 or 28, it make a difference, but it don't. You can't keep saying this and that. So
you here with us
overall,
on the same platform.
His character never died. It stayed alive, and it never died, and I feel like that's why he didn't win. Overall.
I can see that, and I could agree with that too.
You know, then like with Ken's and Milani, I feel like Ken's and Milani is two people that got good music, good performances, but they didn't.
Kat got good music
too. But I'm saying like
you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of people in the house.
But with I'm saying I'm going for the ones that was basically the runner-ups. Ken's
the stars,
and Milani
like,
really, they didn't pop it right. Right. Ken's and Milani didn't pop it that much on the camera. Baby was going through there all day, every day.
And that's that's why I want to go back to Ken's, you know, saying that like Ken's definitely had that sound that was catchy and everybody, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people did good. Rara did good, you know.
We got
everybody definitely doing something with this.
Like I would say, like the reason why we picked you to win is because in any situation you stood in there. You didn't let nobody break you. You didn't stand to the back. We seen, baby, you know what I'm saying? You spoke up. You know, like you even on the social media, like you rep your shit, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like an overall thing. It wasn't a motive behind it. It wasn't like, I won, you know. It was like genuinely me, like I'm in this. I'm loving to come up. You know what I'm saying?
And because it took us so long to pick the winner. We did have a long dumbass speech trying to pick the winner.
Oh my God, it was like
we did because at that moment we really did not know who to pick no more.
We just knew it wasn't Dev.
Well, I watched that part. I'll be honest and say I watched me win it over and over and just watch everybody's reaction. Like
that was a little bit disheartening though because DCU, like what people don't. This is a unity and it's a competition, but it's still like a connect with everybody being together and having people in the same mind state as you and what you're trying to accomplish. So. I just feel like I don't like how, even season 1, it was a little bit like that.
Yeah.
When the winner is not, I look for the support from your peers. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But it was rough this season. It was competitive as far as like, baby won.
Just who gonna win? Right.
You know?
I didn't take. I did my best not to take it personal because we are all go-getters and we are all competitive. And me, I might not be as competitive as everybody else. So I really tried to take it with a grain of salt. But I'm really not gonna lie. Coming from season 1 and knowing how I support other people, it did kind of. I felt that way, but
they lost touch a little bit about what this about. You know, trying to catch the man. You know, that TV like that. You know what I'm saying?
And everything, But I'm not mad at anybody about it.
I mean, I done thought about it, want to take it back and say, well, we're going to just say you won too. You know what I'm saying? But overall, everybody had a moment. And this was your moment. And I don't want to take it from you.
It exposed
I don't
a lot,
want to take it from you.
I'm happy I won too.
Do you got any final words?
My final words is... For what? Wrapping up season 2 altogether. I had a blast on Detroit Come Up. When I first made the choice to come on, I made it all by myself. It was scary as fuck. I didn't know what to expect. And season 2 showed me that I am for reality TV and that y'all are going to be seeing a lot more of me. So stay tuned. OG vibes, not going nowhere vibes. And I really appreciate y'all for presenting the opportunity because people, behind the scenes, they don't know what y'all go through and what y'all deal with coming from the group chats. And I just appreciate y'all for standing 10 toes with us too, because this shit take a whole lot, and I appreciate the opportunity.
It's to come up.
Yeah, it's to come up.
Only the strong survive. Okay, so let's give it up for our season 2 winner, baby. Okay.
What's up? So you already know.
Doom.
Okay, the one and only house mother from hell, Mr. Mrs. is here, y'all.
What's up?
What's the deal?
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
House mother from hell definitely came with the smoke.
Okay, let's
Still
smoke.
with the shit.
You gotta.
I'm ready for the smoke. What's up? What my questions?
Gotta give you a little something.
Y'all bitches got me. I'm sorry. Yeah. I apologize. Multiple times. A lot.
Well, before we get to the apologies, we're going to rewind it with you coming in as the house mother for season 2. What was your expectations of
being the house mother?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew what a house mother really was. I knew I was supposed to be there to support everybody, but I think my emotional state outside the house took over, and I feel as if I let people see me in that vulnerable state, and they took advantage. And I feel like my anger got the best of me.
So who do you feel took advantage?
Rara. And there. Because I fought for them, you know?
Okay.
And I knew that Rara was coming in with the smoke. But I didn't think I was going to fall for it, basically. And when it came to Rara and Dev, I was like, I vouched for them so hard. And
I would say you more so vouched for Rara versus Dev.
I did. But I feel like I vouched for both of them.
You didn't never
I wanted both of them
Dev.
to win.
So
I can't say I didn't like them. I just seen sneaky. And I seen the snake.
And why did you let the snake bite you?
The liquor, Jake Daniels, my husband, he got me.
Because you really got bit by the snake. Because I never us coming in this experience and being like friends, on a personal level.
We were really close.
Never expected you to come in the house and act the way that you did.
I showed my ass.
I never thought that you would leave the house and go on live with 5,000 people on there.
But we got to rewind before we get to that point.
Rewind.
Because, with you, it was so much out of even this whole experience of us even building this network. We built the bond with you, and it's just it was just gone instantly. We try to give you a chance. You like to run. You know what I'm saying?
But I think he kept saying, everybody doing this for TV. But honestly, I think you was the one doing it for TV. That's what it was given.
Because I can say this wholeheartedly.
You didn't press for no cameras. Is the camera there?
No, because at the end of the day, the camera had got the bad Mr. Mrs. I wanted them to see, listen, I'm not doing this for TV. I want to apologize in front of them, and that's why I asked you, and I apologized to you in front of the camera, because I was like, Unique not down here. Gigi not down here. Mm-hmm. I said, I want you to know that I did not mean what I said in that way. But I can honestly only speak for me and nobody else. I fucked up.
Big time.
I fucked up. I took it way too personal. I can take all my fuss. At the end of the day, no matter how I dress or how I look, I'm still a man. So, and y'all are women. I was wrong.
You lost all your friends in this process.
I lost all my friends. And I'm not mad. I think I own up to that.
Losing all your friends, do you think that, being on TV and
it's not for me.
Do you think that is what caused trying to be something on the TV and trying to separate you being who you are in a personal life is too much for you to separate the two?
No, because if you look at it wasn't a two. That's why I know for a fact that I didn't do it for the cameras, because at the end of the day, when my mama watched it, when my mama watched it, if y'all can go back years on social media, y'all will see I get into it with my friends and I go to social media when we done, when the friendship is done. No, but listen, I don't do it no more. I definitely fucked up. I don't do it no more. But that's the old Mr. and Mrs. and I'm trying to show myself growth. And I feel like when it happened, all my growth went out the window. I lost the bitches that I prayed with. I lost the bitches that was there for me.
What I can say is when Jungle came in and he was attacking everybody cast. In the cast, you was so loud we couldn't even understand.
I didn't even know what was going on.
But looking back and watching back, you really was trying to defend the cast. So I would give you that little piece. I would give you that little piece. Because you you was trying to. I mean, I feel like you was bringing more light to what he was saying. Like he said y'all trash. He said y'all ain't shit. I feel like as a mature house mom that you was supposed to be, that's when you put us to the side. Like, yo, this nigga in here tripping. He's talking about this and that. It was just like you more so put embarrassment on the people he was talking about on top of baby. It just called everything out even more.
And I feel like that's where I went wrong because I should have did that.
You was in Costa Rica phase, y'all got into it.
But I didn't even remember that. I never knew that me and Costa Rica got into it until I
choked Allie up.
I remember that. She pushed me. That's why. She pushed me. And I said, get out of my face. And she said, bitch, you can go home. Nobody needs you. It was like, and so my reaction was that. But one thing I am going to speak on is Jungle. I have no beef with Jungle. I don't rock with niggas like that. I rock with bitches. So for you to sit and talk to me, a gay man that stands for women, about my friends,
it's a problem.
And when my friend, I didn't register because I was so drunk and loud and ghetto. I felt like my friends wasn't listening. And I'm like, bitch, he said it. But see, y'all, when I watched back, y'all was like, mister, we hear it. And I was like, oh, fuck, baby. I didn't know that baby was apologizing the first night.
I think
y'all told me that the next day. And I came back.
Baby back up here because Baby had a lot to do with this, with the fucking meltdown and deterioration and of the friendship that got broken up. So we gonna bring Baby back up here because I just feel like she need to be a part of this conversation.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I just, right here. Come on, baby.
Oops, excuse me.
You know I got a big figure.
And I got a big ass.
I got a big ass too.
So as y'all reunite, it's been a while. It's been about 4 months. Since we all
we haven't seen each other at all. None of us.
So, baby, you and Mister, we all know that it was real emotion. It was a real situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do you feel like Mister should have did different at that moment? Besides him blaming it on Jack Daniels, it's self-control. What do you think he should change?
I think even after the first argument, when you came back and we talked in the bathroom, and I'm basically like, friend, these bitches is picking with me.
Yeah.
I think at that moment, I really wanted you to snap into TV mode, and snap into it. But again, because we inexperienced, we didn't know how to separate our friendship from getting active.
I don't think I know how to snap into TV, but that's why I said that what I said, because I don't do stuff for cameras. Right. And it's like literally what my emotion is, it just goes. It's you got two sides to Mr. and Mrs. You got the nice and you got the nasty.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
too, like it was just
scripted.
Because that's what they kept saying. Ellie was in my face and said, the twins know about it. And I said, the twins know about what? Bitch! And she said, it's all for camera. And I said, you get your bitch ass out of my face. And I looked at you and I said, bitch, so you know about this fake ass shit they got going? And you said, bitch, I don't know about nothing.
I didn't know nothing.
And I went off.
Was going on.
I went off.
Because let me make this clear. Let me clear this up. Allie was a creative director with this process. Half the shit that she was going through doing, we had no knowledge to. I didn't know none of that shit. So it was a surprise. When you came at me, you caught me off guard. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Calm down. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So that was my energy towards you. Like, you just chill. Like, let me see what's going on because it's so much. Let me see what they faking. Let me see what the fuck this bitch putting together.
But see, when a drunk bitch not registering what y'all saying, I didn't register that at that time. So for me being a drunk bitch, I was like,
the whole thing.
Oh, all y'all hoes faking. I don't fake. I was like, no, bitch, this ain't fake. We ain't fake season
I don't
one.
think that you was faking, but I do think you was putting on for the camera. Drunk.
On my daddy.
You was like, it's the camera right here. Bring the camera.
No, and I told them, I said, cut the camera on. Get the motherfucker rolling. Why I say that is because y'all not gonna make me, not y'all, I'm just saying, period, no TV show, no network I'm on is gonna make me look a mess. And then try to make it look like we're Mr. and Mrs. No, you gonna get the real and you gonna get all of this shit.
It was more so Okay, you keep saying TV this, but the stuff that you were saying was personal.
No, on live, I definitely went personal.
It wasn't nothing about what's going on.
But see, live.
But the live that you went personal, that you thought you was clocking T talking shit about us.
I definitely dragged
I don't think that really wasn't.
I dragged it.
None of the shit that you said really applied. You know what I'm saying? So it was like. It's like you sat around us, me and Gigi, besides Baby, because I feel like you was even closer with Baby than us.
And you took everything that you thought made us vulnerable, or
it's like,
and you used it against us.
Yeah.
I can take that in.
It's
I can
like
definitely take
a person
that
that sit under you and learn you, be around you, and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get these bitches this way. So I feel like
you did it in the biggest way. Like, you know, we hate the internet beef.
I know. Oh, trust me, I know. That's why I gave y'all the public apology.
But the public apology really didn't amount to 5,000 viewers on that live from Dev convincing you to go live. Yeah. On the apology live, it was only 200 people on there, and it was not nobody looked at it. So that to me was not really an apology. It was just like
wrap this shit up.
Okay,
y'all get mad all over again. Okay.
Okay,
because ain't no way. Like, I just can't believe that you did that.
No,
and we actually still sit here next to your ass. Like it's like a simmer smoke. Like I still feel hurt about what you did.
Definitely feel that.
You a person that hold hurt and harbor stuff that drain you, and I hold the hurt of what you did with that, but I'm not gonna let it drain you. Because I got a confession. When we seen it live, I'm gonna tell you, you almost brought the real twins out. Like, we're grown and CEOs now, but we literally was pulled up in your parking lot about to fuck you up. But we seen you go. We seen you walking.
I didn't want that, but
somebody called us by the grace of God. We literally seen you get out, walk with your heels in the house.
Like you ain't just live, like that shit.
No,
in your
I was in my house when I went live.
No, we saw you in the parking lot.
We was in your parking lot, about to be on that. Us and nobody else.
You know what?
Because you said, twins, y'all know where I'm at. Come pull up, come find me, and we pulled up.
But I was at home when I said that.
But at the end of the day, what it comes down to,
because I was laying down. I was laying down in my bed.
This is what happened to you, and this is what's not gonna happen to us. We are not letting nobody trick us out of our spot. No, you let somebody trick you out your spot that don't even like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna be that vulnerable to want to hurt somebody. So, and
that's why I apologized. Okay. Because at the end of the day, I was wrong. I did let somebody that don't like me, that I actually didn't think not like me that much. Because at the end of the day, I could say I don't like a bitch, but it's never that much. So I let a bitch trick me on my friends. I let a bitch trick me on my spot. But at the end of the day, I still apologize.
What are your
and that's why I came in here with no nails on.
Daddy said
what are your last words?
Do he need that?
He needs to get that.
Do he need that?
I don't listen.
If you see Dev right now, is he getting that? Do he need that?
Only God can tell. I'm a demon.
My answer would have been like, fuck yeah, because this is what
I'm a demon, but I'm growing. I'm growing as a person. And when you know a person is a cop caller, sometimes the street shit gotta stay away. Because I'm a real street bitch.
Yeah. So what would you say?
I slaughter. Go on Fox 2 News and look me up.
Okay, so
I do this.
Okay, being the house mother of DCU season 2, overall, what would be your last words to your experience of it all?
I apologize to everybody, and I really apologize to Ben Franklin for the messiness, because I was just gagging. It wasn't any smoke with you, but I do apologize to everybody, because at the end of the day, I should have held my head on tighter, and I shouldn't have let nobody see me in the way that they see me. At the end of the day, I was not a cast member. I was on production side. But one thing I'm always say is I'm a real bitch, camera or no camera. So just know, if anybody ever really wanted to run it, I have no nails on, I have on boots, and I can give everybody what they're looking for.
We was about to run it.
All right, now. Y'all give it up for the house mother from hell.
Don't call me that.
You did that on your
arm. I'm sorry.
What's up, y'all? We back, and season 2 is a wrap. And these the only cast members that came and stood on business. Honestly, these the cast members that took it seriously. Costa Rica is here. She just running late. But I feel like everybody that came here showed that they support our come up and what we are doing. And I feel like
the more people stick with us and believe what we doing, the farther we will go. We trying to come 50 deep for Come Up Network. You feel me? So we got to start here and grow. That's where we going with it. You feel me? But I'm going to let them say their final words for season 2. What's up, Ben?
I'm ready for season 3, bitches. I have to say, because I'm just ready for season 3.
I'm ready for season 3, and this was an amazing cast, and I love you guys. And also, me and Baby Too Pretty is starting a podcast called Weekly Chit Chat.
The Weekly Chit Chat.
Okay. And
now she walked in front of the camera.
I told her to
my bad. I'm sorry.
I
Keep
hope
going.
to only see a few of y'all on season 3.
Period. Same. I am looking forward to my future with the Come Up Network. Hopefully, get my chain one day.
Okay.
I want to thank the twins. First off, because they did put me on a platform that I never knew that I really needed to get to the next point. I have gotten bookings for TV shows and movies. So be looking, on Tubi real soon. I want to tell everybody here, no matter if y'all believe me or not, or if y'all think it's for the cameras or not, I truly do love y'all and I value everything that y'all ever built with me. Dominique, you the most. Big G, I'm sorry, I keep calling y'all names. Big G. I know that me and Gigi was closer, but you held a part of my heart, a bigger part of my heart, and it's because you pray with me and you seen the bad side, but you also try to see the good in me.
I always try to see the good in the situation.
I don't.
To the cast, I wish y'all nothing but the best, as I've always have, even when I was angry and mad. Season 3, y'all better go up, because season 2 did it. Y'all won't see me, but see y'all soon.
What's up, Kens?
It's your girl, Kens. I just enjoyed myself. Thank y'all for having me. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I ain't gotta say too much. I'll be quiet when I need to.
To my CEOs, I love y'all.
Okay.
Thanks for having me. DCU. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
DCU.
What's up, Costa?
Hey.
Late, but you just made it by
What's your final
an
words?
inch to pinch.
I've been out being a mama all day, soccer games back to back and shit around home and retransform and make it here. So I made it in the picture time. But I love y'all. I'm here. I might not talk to y'all bitches all the time because it's motherfucking messy bitches and shit, but I love you bitches.
Okay.
I fucks with a lot of y'all. Hey!
Real quick, who the messy one though? You saw me?
Of course so. Queen messy. But I love you. You a messy bitch.
Mr. said it. What? He said it. Oh. He said it.
The real Costa Rica, I was here.
Oh, so y'all finally got to the
Got it.
Yeah.
So let me come out and say
I apologize to you
This
too.
bitch was mad at me. She unfollowed me. She stopped.
You know why? Y'all know why I did that? Because I feel like y'all look so much alike. But I just had to give it to you. You was the newcomer, so I had to get messy because Messy was here. Messy was here. So I was like, I'm gonna match energy. It was the newcomers versus the old comers. So
As you can see,
They look like two
DCU is a chaotic family.
cute.
We love each other. We hate each other. We fight. And then we say hey when we see each other. And season 2, DCU, that's a wrap. Okay.
season 2.
Yeah.
Now we screaming DCU season 3.
We ain't screaming 3 yet. So baby, okay, so if y'all still recording? Okay, so before we end, the last thing I want to say is we have a new show that will be coming to the Come Up Network called It Girls Trippin' Takes Over Houston. We will be revealing the cast at the end of next week. Shout out to passing the torch to Rara as the new house mother. So we're going to clock that tea and hope that she can learn from this house mother. And we can also solidify the fact that Baby Too Pretty and Milani have got their spot on the new show. It might be a hot on. Y'all never know what OGs is popping out like. Y'all just never know. But we want to let y'all know that Come Up Network is not going nowhere soon. We are here to stay and more to come. And that's a wrap. If you want to sponsor or spend some money, please check us out. Okay.
It's the the motherfucking DCU anthem. I need all my ladies to shake that ass, and my niggas better have some motherfucking cash. Let's go. Stop playing.